When you're buying a home, there are a lot of things to consider, and closing costs are one of them. What are closing costs? Well, here's a video to give you just a brief explanation of what to consider when thinking about closing costs. There's a loan origination fee. This fee is the fee that a bank or mortgage broker charges for setting up your loan. Title fees and title insurance fees is another fee. It's an important fee. This fee and search is conducted to make sure that you own this home so no one can come back and say, hey, this house belongs to me. So, this is a fee that is included in your closing cost as well. Now, I'm in the state of South Carolina, and in the state of South Carolina, we require an attorney to close a loan. And what an attorney does is make sure everything is right and is legally done. Some states don't have attorneys, you may just have a title company. There's a fee called recording fee, and this happens so that we can make the transaction of your home public on public records. Yeah, you got to pay to do that. With prepaid costs, which are included in your closing costs, sometimes you have to pay a couple of months of insurance and taxes ahead of time. There's, of course, also survey fees that may happen. There are pest control fees that have to happen, and there are appraisal fees. Sometimes you pay these fees out of pocket, or sometimes you pay them at closing, which is included in your closing costs. Now, here's the great thing about it: you can always ask for the seller to help with your closing costs. And in most cases, the seller's assistance will offset the closing costs, and sometimes it will zero out your closing costs, meaning you don't have to pay those fees. But here's a general rule of thumb to keep in mind to kind of give you an estimate of what closing costs will be. If take the purchase price and multiply it by 2 to 5%. So, for example, $200,000 house, multiply it by 2%, that's 4,000. Multiply it by 5%, that's 10,000. So you would kind of figure your closing costs would be anywhere between 4,000 to 10,000 on a $200,000 house. So either you can save that money to be prepared, or two, you can search for down payment assistance programs that will allow you to use that money for down payment assistance and closing costs. And or three, you can ask the seller to assist you with closing costs, or you can employ all three methods. Now, if you have found this video even remotely helpful, I would love it if you share it, give it a thumbs up. You can also find more videos on my YouTube channel, Sue Ham, as well as on my website, loanswithsueham.com.